Hello everyone and good evening. I'm Nick Vaughan, the Senior Partner of Paris Smith Solicitors, and we're delighted to be able to sponsor tonight's virtual Christmas concert and to support the amazing work that Brendoncare does with the elder generation at its homes and through its friendship and wellbeing clubs. It's been a tough year for everyone, and although it would be great to meet you all in person, hopefully tonight's virtual event will bring much needed festive cheer to us all. Who knows, in the future, when we return to something like normality, my firm's own choir may be able to come and entertain you in person. But in the meantime, from everyone at Paris Smith, we wish you all a very happy and safe Christmas and a peaceful New Year. And now enjoy the concert.
Welcome to Brendancare's first virtual Christmas concert. We are so sorry that we aren't able to get together in person this Christmas because of COVID-19 and the lockdown to celebrate the festive season and celebrate what a wonderful community that we have here at Brendoncare. But we hope and believe that the next half hour will raise your spirits and do some real good. Our theme this year is keeping connected at Christmas and trying to raise some important money to support our community support service. It's the way in which, with a simple phone call, we can keep in touch with Brendoncare people, particularly the elderly, particularly the lonely. One phone call to raise spirits, to share concerns, to talk about what is on the mind of each and every one of those people who choose to take the call. It's a virtual club, but it really does make the world of difference. Now, it costs £3.77 per person per week to do that job of work. £8 for two, 16 for four. You can do the sums. The more the merrier. And merrier really is the word. If you're there on your Todd thinking about all sorts of things, that one phone call can have such a powerful impact. What's more, this week, the big give will double whatever you feel able to do. So you give us £50, it'll be £100 that goes to help support our community service project, and so on and so forth. So give it a bit of thought, and Big Give will make your thought all the bigger. The key thing is to sit back and enjoy. Try and put COVID-19, however ghastly it's been, at the back of your mind. Try and put the lockdown over there just for now and enjoy what we have to offer from the great people, staff and residents for Brendoncare. Have a great time.
You're the top, wow. You're the Colosseum. You're the top, wow. You're the Louvre Museum. You're a melody from a symphony by Strauss. You're a bento bonnet, Shakespeare sonnet. You're Mickey Mouse. Ooh. You're the Nile. You're the Tower of Pisa. You're the smile on the Mona Lisa. I'm a worthless check, a total wreck, a flop. But if, baby, I'm the bottom, you're the top, baby. 'Cause you're the one that I love. Baby, you're the one I need. You're the only one I see. Baby, baby, it's you. You're the one that gives your all. You're the one I always call. When I need you, everything stops. Finally, you put my love on top. You're the top, wow. You're a gripping novel. You're the pop, wow, off the champagne bottle. You're the brightest star in a clear September sky. You're a song from blue. You're a souffle. You're a cherry pie. You're the top, wow. You're superhuman. You're a ride on the British Pullman. I'm a worthless find hidden in an antique shop. But if, baby, I'm the bottom, you're the top, baby. 'Cause you're the one that I love. Baby, you're the one that I need. You're the only one I see. Baby, baby, it's you. You're the one that gives you all. You're the one I always call. When I need you, everything
Thanks once again so much for tuning in this evening. And next we have a lovely duet, Sweet Bells, performed by Sue and Jeff, two of our wonderful volunteers at Fleet and Crookham.
While shepherds watch their flocks by night, all seated on the ground, the angel of the Lord came down, and glory shone around. Sweet bells, sweet chiming Christmas bells, sweet bells, sweet chiming Christmas bells, they cheer us on our heavenly way, sweet chiming bells. Fear not, said he, for mighty dread had seized their troubled mind. Glad tidings of great joy I bring to you and all mankind. Sweet bells, sweet chiming Christmas bells, sweet bells, sweet chiming Christmas bells, they cheer us on our heavenly way, sweet chiming bells. To you in David's town this day is born of David's line, a Saviour who is Christ the Lord, and this shall be the sign. Sweet bells, sweet chiming Christmas bells, sweet bells, sweet chiming Christmas bells, they cheer us on our heavenly way, sweet chiming bells. Oh, glory be to God on high, and to the earth be peace. Goodwill henceforth from heaven to man, begin and never cease. Sweet bells, sweet chiming Christmas bells, sweet bells, sweet chiming Christmas bells, they cheer us on our heavenly way, sweet chiming bells. All shepherds watch their flocks by night, all seated on the ground. The angel of the Lord came down, and glory shone around. Sweet bells, sweet chiming Christmas bells, sweet bells, sweet chiming Christmas bells, they cheer us on our heavenly way, sweet chiming bells, they cheer us on our heavenly way, sweet chiming bells.
Next up, something rather special. I'd like to introduce you to Pat from Brendoncare's West End Club, and she's going to read one of her own poems. I think you'll like it. And please remember, if you like it and everything else we're offering you tonight, do keep donating.
Brendoncare Virtual Club. Hooray! Brendoncare is open. We've been invited in for quizzes, jokes and stories and a bit of everything. Magically we're meeting from the comfort of our home. So once a week on Mondays we no longer feel alone. No doors are opened for us. We just log on to Zoom and there we are together in everybody's room. Perhaps we're in a lounge, a kitchen or the loo. We could be wearing flip-flops or Dr. Martens shoes. We can't see what's on our lower half. Mr. Men pyjamas would give us such a laugh. So till we're allowed to visit the cinema, theatre or pub, we'll meet and chat together at our virtual club.
Hello everyone. Back in March, we had to close the doors to our clubs and care homes. It was a heartbreaking decision to make, and we really didn't know what the future might hold. But what we couldn't have predicted was the overwhelming kindness and generosity that all of our supporters showed right from the start of the pandemic. And that support has allowed us to stay connected in a way we never thought possible. Thanks to the help of our amazing staff and volunteers, we've made more than 11,000 contacts, keeping in touch with more than 1,700 people by telephone and by post. We've also run lots of virtual clubs and helped many of our members take their first tentative steps in getting online and going digital. We've done our absolute best to keep the doors to our care homes open, and we've kept our residents connected to loved ones via video calls, and I'm told some of those were even as far afield as family in South Africa. The smile on our residents' faces was an absolute joy to behold. Our Christmas appeal, Keeping Connected at Christmas, aims to combat the loneliness that older people in our communities can face this winter by continuing our telephone and digital support, and running virtual clubs and Christmas parties, and making deliveries of food to those who are most in need. Brendancare's community work offers a vital lifeline of support and friendship throughout the year, and this year more than ever, we want to be there for anyone who needs us. Thank you all for tuning in and for supporting us with this cause. I hope you enjoy the concert this evening, and I wish you a very happy Christmas.
Next up, we're going to hear from our care homes who've really got into the Christmas spirit this year. And a huge thank you to our brilliant staff who've worked so hard to keep our residents in contact with their loved ones. It's been tremendous, and we really want to say thank you.
First day of Christmas, my true love said to me, 12 drummers drumming, 11 pipers piping, 10 lords a leaping, 9 ladies dancing, 8 pigs a milking, 7 swans a swimming, 6 geese a laying, 5 golden rings, 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. Woo!
Santa needs new reindeer. The first bunch has grown old. Donna has arthritis. Comet hates the cold. Prancer's sick of staring at Dancer's big behind. Cupid's married Blitzen, and Donder lost his mind. Dancer's mad at Vixen for stepping on his toes. Vixen's being thrown out. She laughed at Rudolph's nose. If you are a reindeer, we hope you will apply. There's just one tricky part. You must know how to fly.
Ho, 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 everybody. Welcome to Otterbourne Hill. I would like to tell you a story about me, Santa Claus. He comes in the night. He comes in the night. He softly, silently comes, while the little round heads on the pillows so white are dreaming of bugles and drums. He cuts through the snow like a ship through the foam, while the white flakes around him whirl. Who tells him, I know not, but he findeth the home of each good little boy and girl. The little red stockings he silently fills, till the stockings will hold no more. The bright little sleds for the great snow hills are quickly set down on the floor. Then Santa Claus mounts to the roof like a bird and glides to his seat in the sleigh. Not a sound of a bugle or drum is heard as he noiselessly gallops away. He rides to the east, he rides to the west, of his goodies he touches not one. He eateth the crumbs of the Christmas feast when the dear little folks are done. Old Santa Claus doeth all that he can. This beautiful mission is his. Then, children, be good to the little old man when you find who the little man is. Happy Christmas, everybody. Mummies and daddies, boys and girls, wishing you all well from everybody at Otterbourne Hill.
No creep for his bed, the little Lord Jesus lying down his sweet head. The stars in the bright sky go down where he lay. The little Lord Jesus asleep on the hay. Are lowing, the poor baby wakes,
I joined when my husband was ill, and then obviously after he passed away, I found it even better support to me because it was somewhere good to go when you're feeling down, and on a Saturday morning it was very nice and set the weekend off. I'm one of the shielded people because obviously you can see I'm wearing a breathing tube because my oxygen levels are low, and so it's been quite a struggle really because I am on my own. We sing to help each other, so I have found that the support of the club has been tremendous to me, and I think the fact of having a phone call on a regular basis became something to look forward to. When you're living on your own and you haven't seen many people, it's really nice to have a phone call about your club. When I was first contacted about singing on the virtual club, I panicked because I thought, I can't do that, I don't know how to do it. But fortunately, my friend Sarah at the headquarters showed me how to do a Zoom call, and even though I was slow, I did get there, and I attended the first meeting, and I believe that was it was a great learning curve for me, but I was pleased that I've done it, and I've challenged myself to do different things because you've got to, when you live on your own, you've got to challenge yourself and get on with it, you know. And even my sons, who are very, very good in technical things, they said, "Oh, Mum." So that was, I really found it enjoyable. One of the most important things is feeling a friendship between the club organisers and the people that are in the group. Tamsin, our choir leader, is really marvellous. She gets us all going, and she never complains that we're not singing properly. I'm sure she must be worried sometimes that we're not going to get there. But she's an inspiration to us, and she's always jolly and always inclusive of everyone there. And I would like to thank the funders of the groups, because that does make such a difference to our lives, being able to be in contact with each other, and it's made such a difference. Otherwise there would have been a black hole from March right through to we don't know when. Singing, of course, does boost your endorphins and makes us all feel better, doesn't it?
Now, just a little reminder, my name is Alistair Stewart. It's very, very Scottish, so I'm particularly thrilled with the next piece that we have to offer. It is one of our amazing volunteers, Bill, and his amazing talent on the bagpipes.
Good evening. My name's Joe McHale and I'm the chair of the trustees of Brendoncare. And I have a very simple job tonight, which is to say thank you. To say thank you on behalf of all my fellow trustees, on behalf of all of those who work at Brendoncare, and then for all the people that Brendoncare helps. There are 400 residents in some 10 care homes. We support 136 apartments with domiciliary care. And last but by no means least, we run 100 social and welfare clubs, normally weekly, and these are designed to fight the terrible scourge of isolation and loneliness in old age. We normally have 1,400 people odd come through these clubs every week, and we've had to close them all. But that, of course, doesn't mean that loneliness goes away or isolation goes away. And so we've been supporting these people through other means. And by we, I mean an awful lot of people. My thanks firstly to local businesses, already stretched almost beyond belief financially. A number of them have helped us with sanitisers, with PPE and similar items. Our great thanks to them. Thank you to our volunteers. They've fetched, they've carried, they've done shopping and so on for those who come to our clubs who otherwise wouldn't have been able to do it for themselves. Thank you too to school children. Endless letters, endless cards. They've been writing them, we've been posting them, and the 1,400 odd have been receiving them with great glee indeed. And so I just want to say thank you again. We need money to do this. We were successful in obtaining quite a lot of financial support from our supporters earlier this year. And I'd ask you, after this concert ends tonight, to consider whether you might support us once again for this very, very worthwhile cause. May I end where I started by saying thank you to all of you, and we wish you a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Everything that we do at Brendoncare is for our club members and for our residents. And none of it would be possible without our brilliant staff in the homes themselves, and of course importantly at head office that makes it all work like clockwork. So I'm doubly thrilled that next up is Shalani, who is going to do O Holy Night. And please, if you're moved by it, as I know you will be, keep giving, and the big give will double whatever you give.
Stars are brightly shining. It is the night of our dear Saviour's birth. Long lay the world in sin and error pining, till he appeared and the soul felt his worth. A thrill of hope, the weary world rejoices, for yonder breaks a new and glorious morn. Finally,
And with that, we're done. I so hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for being with us tonight and for your support tonight and indeed throughout the year for all that we try to do at Brendoncare. And let's all hope, and pray if you do, that we'll be able to meet together in person in 2021. In the meantime, a very Merry Christmas to you all from all of us at Brendoncare. And do please remember, donate. £3.77, one person, one phone call. Multiply it as many times as you like, and the big give will double it. From everyone at Brendoncare, all of us, a very Merry Christmas to you, and thanks for joining us.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride on a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride on a one-horse open sleigh. Father Christmas, he got stuck, coming down the chimney, what bad luck.